We're here. This is the third time I've been here, but this is the first time the whole band have been here. The last time I was here, I played a solo show about 3 or 4 years ago. I don't remember much about it, to be honest.
You don't?
No, but the first time I was here was about 10 years ago. It was, well, we were supposed to come as a band, but him over there, Mr. Adams, decided to have a drink for 36 hours and then decided he wanted to go home, so he went home. So I was left on my own to play the show, so I did it on my own. I mean, I like some Joy Division. I actually was in a band that played quite a lot of shows with Joy Division before they made their first album, but I wouldn't say I was influenced by it, you know. I mean,
was it a tough crowd?
Not really, it wasn't a tough crowd, it just wasn't our crowd. We were a different kind of band, you know. We were a bit more traditional rock and roll, you know. We lived the lifestyle. Really, I think the thing about Joy Division is quite weird, because since Ian Curtis died, they've become very huge, very influential. But when he was actually alive, they weren't that big. They weren't that popular, you know. I think it's one of those things where, you know, somebody dies and they become iconic. And there's a lot of, in his lyrics you can hear maybe a lot of prophecy, you know, a lot of signs that maybe he wasn't as happy as. For me, the music that I liked in the late 70s and early 80s was actually more the New York kind of things, like Television and Talking Heads and Blondie and, you know, that kind of stuff. I found a lot of British music to be quite dull.
Really?
But, yeah.
That's surprising.
Yeah, but it's, you know, now I listen to Joy Division more than I did when I was younger. But I've played with both Simon and Craig in the interim, but I haven't played with, the three of us haven't played together for 20 years or something, more than 20 years. So it was very nice to be in a room with them and playing the songs in a way that they were originally written and recorded, you know. So because everybody that comes in, every musician listens to the records and they assimilate what they hear and they make it their own, you know. And over a course of time the songs evolve and they become something different with the different members in the band. So playing with Craig and Simon again, the songs are more like they were originally, which is really been quite refreshing. Yeah, I mean, I think I mean, I started out playing music because I love music, firstly, but then it was like, this is a good way to be popular, because, you know, I wasn't particularly popular at school or anything like that, so being in a band made you popular with other people, you know, and it gets bigger. As the band gets bigger, that gets bigger. And it's exciting at first, you know, to see your picture in magazines and hear your songs on the radio. It's exciting. But after a while you realize that it's only a byproduct of what you do and who you are, you know, and it doesn't mean very much, really. Well, I think if you like the old records, then you'll be happy with the show, because basically we're concentrating on, we're concentrating on the records that we played on together. You know, so I've made a lot of Mission records without Craig and a lot of Mission records without Simon, but the records were the songs we play are basically from records we made together, which are the first 3 or 4 albums. We're not deluded. I know they don't want to hear new songs, so you know, we're not. We've got one new one. So.